In a world where financial planning and compliance is more crucial than ever, taxes never fail to be a sore spot for most of us. And to those who needed an extension to file their taxes, that deadline is quickly approaching, or is it? Here with an update is Thomas Spade, a certified public accountant and instructor at the College of Charleston School of Business. Thomas, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
It is so awesome being back here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, there's been some exciting news. Can you fill us in? What's going on?
Yes, there is a little bit of exciting news. Thanks to Idalia, the IRS has extended the due date for those who filed extensions back in April. They were supposed to run out October 15th of 2023, but thanks to the storm, they have extended that deadline to February 15th, 2024. So you do have some additional time now to get your stuff together, so that deadline's not coming up anytime or immediately, but still, you might want to not wait until the last minute and get stuff in.
Okay, so it's due to Hurricane Idalia.
Right.
Were they required to give an extension?
No, actually they were not required to give an extension. The way the code section is written, it actually gives the IRS some leeway. They actually say in the regulations that they might determine that the storm didn't cause enough damage to warrant an extension. Okay. But they did go ahead and they granted it. The only time they are required to do it is if the storm comes through, causes a bunch of damage, FEMA comes in and says that individuals and households can apply for disaster assistance. Then they are required to give an extension. Okay. But with this case right now, they went ahead and granted the extension. They had the authority to do it. So, in the words of the great American philosopher Natalie Merchant, thank you, thank you. Yeah. We're all very happy about this.
Yes, absolutely. And now, you mentioned that, you know, don't wait until the last minute, even though we have more time. So what are your recommendations for taxpayers to make the most out of this extra time without possibly it backfiring? Okay,
well, the first thing that you should know is that with this extension and with the disaster declaration that we got for Hurricane Idalia, that if you had damage on your house, like let's say some trees came down in your yard, or let's say that your roof developed a leak because of the storm, and you had to pay that out of pocket, insurance didn't cover it, and it's more than $500, you can actually claim a casualty loss on your tax return. Everybody can, not just the people that itemize deductions. Everybody gets it. And if you haven't filed your 2022 return yet, you don't have to wait until 2023 to take it. You can actually take it when you do the 2022 return.
Oh my goodness, how incredible. And now, Thomas, are there any other, changes or things that, American taxpayers should be aware of as far as either, on a federal level or local level as far as laws go with taxes?
Well, actually, there is one thing that just came out within the last week, and it deals with cryptocurrency transactions. Okay. You see, right now, you're required to report all your cryptocurrency transactions if you have any sales or if you redeem crypto. Like if you have a Bitcoin Visa, every time you go swipey, that creates a taxable event. And you got to list all of those on your tax return, just like stock sales. But right now, those places that handle Bitcoin and all of the other crypto, they don't actually report that to the IRS. Okay. So, do you have to report on your tax return right now? Yes, you do, because remember, you're signing the return under penalty of perjury. Okay. But what's coming up in 2025 is those places that manage all of the cryptocurrency are going to have to report those sale transactions to the IRS on a 1099, just like stock sales. So then they're going to know about your cryptocurrency transactions.
Okay, but now if I already have to report it anyway, is this really affecting me, or is it more affecting the businesses blockchain situation?
Well, it's affecting you, it's affecting the businesses, and it's actually affecting the IRS as well, because this is helping them ensure compliance. Instead of people just checking the box that says, no, I didn't do any cryptocurrency transactions because the IRS doesn't know about it. They're going to know about it. And don't forget, again, you're signing that return under penalty of perjury. So now what's going to happen is they're going to have something to match up to your return. And if you didn't report those crypto transactions, I can promise you you're going to get a very nice letter in the mail from the IRS.
Okay, so will there be any backlog of, if someone happened to accidentally say that they don't have any cryptocurrency in 2024, but then when 2025 rolls around, could they get in trouble for that?
Could they get in trouble? Well, the IRS is not going to know about those transactions that happened prior to 2025.
Okay.
However, if your return, say, is selected for examination and they start looking through your records and they start seeing deposits coming in from a crypto warehouse, they're probably going to be saying, what's going on here?
Okay, good to know. Well, Thomas, always a pleasure, and good news. You always come with good news. Tax extension.
Not always, but this time very much.
This time very much. It's always a pleasure, Thomas. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We're back in 2 minutes.